What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing Kolo Muani, the new Futties striker, 95 rated, won an SBC of an 85 rated overall. To be honest, it's one that I'm just going to complete just purely for the fact of all of the untradeable duplicates we've got. Again, he's had a team of the season at 92. Now we've got the upgrade onto a 4-star, 5-star, looking decent as ever, really. We've got the 98 pace. In terms of the difference between the team of the season, he's had 3 pace, 2 shooting, 5 passing, 2 dribbling, 4 defending, and 5 physical bonus. So he is naturally going to be that one step better, and he has had that 5-star weak foot upgrade. In terms of traits, we're looking pretty good. Finesse, flair, outside of the foot, flare pass, and also the power header. I can imagine he's going to be that sort of player that is that bulky forward player. He is controlled with no chance of lengthy, which I think would have been the next shout for him. Being 6'2", lengthy would have been a great partnership with Czech. Being France as well, being French, he obviously has very good links also into the team, as well as some nice Bundesliga players you could get in as well. We're going to jump into him. We're going to see what chemistry style we want for him, and let's see what he can do. I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA Weekend League boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. Already coming through. Little bit of a shot. Good save from Butland. Gets it here. Looking for that outside. Fires the finesse. And again, not necessarily the best shot in the world, but most definitely gets it on target. Can we get him back in here? We're looking for him on that. Okay, the keeper's out. Kolo Muani, number 1. We've gone with the engine as well for him, just to add that little bit more on the agility balance for him. I think that realistically, as well as a bit of shooting, is the only thing he needs. Finds him through. Has he got the pace? Koyunde's chasing. He's going to try. Oh, good. I was kind of hoping for maybe a bit more of an indent move there, but unfortunately, very, very blocky from myself with the skill move. Going to try and find this ball straight up to Czech if we can. Maybe not. Going to try take 2 into him. Finds the oh, Travella even into him again. Little fake. It's a great tackle from Diaz. Finding this taking a little bit to get out of his feet. This guy definitely playing a very high press in terms of where he wants to play. Davies coming in with a tackle as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he kind of shapes up to the strikers that we've been playing with over the past couple of weeks, as some of them are absolutely insane, and he's got a lot to live up to there. Getting the ball to him would be number 1, though. That was absolutely terrible passing. Oh, it's a good run off him. Again, looking for the pace on his favoured. Oh, that's again poor. Feels like that kind of ball does get away from him. Maybe turning around would be the option, but I feel like with 98 pace, he should definitely put up more of a fight. Koyunde's very quick, and most definitely this guy's more than likely got his anchor or shadow on him, but he definitely should have a little bit more here. This is where Czech does kind of come into his element a little bit more. Pings it over to him. Get the corner maybe. He's going to turn. Good turn this time. Finds him across. Goes for the fake. Gets the finesse, and Zaha makes it back up. Very good footwork there. That was much, much better from him. Kolo puts himself in. Tries to get the header. Does manage to get it, and it's a great finesse. Finally finding the back of the net again. Feel like he's a little bit underwhelming in terms of the scenarios that we've seen him in. Like I said, the biggest thing is going to be the strikers that we're used to and that we've played with for quite some time. Mainly being Czech as kind of a real staple of what strikers should be like nowadays. Is absolutely crazy of a level that he's got to kind of compete at. The 4-star, 5-star is always going to be a nice little bonus on top. But I do think he's kind of just that club stock sort of player. He's not necessarily going to be a named striker. That on earth, what is that, a red card? Surely. Finds it in, gets the left foot, and it's another great finish from him. So going into the overall form then, it's coming in at 65,000 coins, which is absolutely nothing with all of the untradeable dupes, all of the packs that we've got going on, 85 rated team, an informer team of the season, or a Bundesliga player. That SBC very, very easy to complete. I feel like the team of the week / team of the season is what's keeping the price up. Everything else is absolutely dirt cheap. In terms of the card himself, 4/5, it's good upgrade. Does take a nice little upgrade from his team of the season as well. The comparison between the two is nice. It's got a bit more on that composure, which we want. The sprint speed's up by 5, which again is a great comparison. And then obviously we've got a little bit more on the shooting. Nothing too crazy from him, but mainly the dribbling is going to be the big bonus that we've got on top. Plus, if we add that engine onto him, maxes out the pace, the dribbling and passing. You could argue that you'd be looking for something more with the shooting, but again, with the 98 finishing, 97 positioning, realistically, the only thing we need is shot power. As long shots is always going to be a bonus, but 81 at the moment is not necessarily going to be massively needed. With a marksman, which is what some people have suggested, you'd get 8 on that long shots. You would get a bit more on that dribbling, but the balance would stay at 82. I personally would prefer to go for a bit more on that balance, as the shooting's already going to carry himself. You're going to get in front of goal, and more than likely, he's going to be able to score. A 95 rated striker most definitely should be able to find the net, no matter what means. The question is, does he get over many of these strikers? He is very cheap, so that always plays a part in it. We're not going to really compare him to an R9, an Mbappe, Pogba, because 3 to 7 mil is just most definitely not the comparison. But 60,000 coins, which is what he's coming in at, that is where we're going to kind of really go to here. If we go all the way down, we're looking at Jonathan David at 98, Ben Yedder at 94, so they are top caliber strikers. We then have Voller, who's still 89,000. That's incredible. We keep going down. We're looking at a Prime Eto, Diego Forlan, Trophy Titans, Owen, and then even Sanchez 94 as well. So in terms of the difference between them, he's obviously going to be better than most SBCs because prices are obviously different as we go through the game. But even then, if we look at, well, I say icons, that's the lowest they physically can go. But when we come all the way down, he's cheaper than Mbappe's gold. We're looking at a Kluivert foot birthday, is that? Yeah, foot birthday. Ian Rush foot birthday as well. And all the way down, geez, there is a lot of strikers ahead of him that most definitely are not as good as him in terms of price. We're still all the way down, but there is a lot of icons here. I wish you could just get rid of them. So we are here, we're looking at Mukhtar, we're looking at Gomez, Suarez, Akpom. In terms of value, you're not going to argue with him. Kane's another great striker, so there is a good comparison between the two of them there. Both of them relatively tall in their positions, both 6'2" in fact, which again does show you the difference in them, as well as having the 98 pace in comparison to the 90. So it all comes down to that massive finishing. So I think in terms of price, not a bad shout at all. I think personally he is more fodder if anything, or at least a club filler. He's not necessarily going to go into the main team, but maybe a French team or, for instance, a Bundesliga team, as I don't think there is a huge variety in terms of strikers. We're looking at Nkunku. Werner is another great shout, in fact, from obviously Level Up. Nkunku's got 2 different versions. Mane, who can play that left mid, left wing role, whereas I do think Kolo and a Werner together would be a great pairing if you've got them both. Overall, not a bad card, not necessarily the greatest. I'd just finish him from duplicates, and that's really about it. Overall, I'd say a 9. I don't think quite 10. I think 5'5", lengthy. You've got a 10 out of 10 striker there, but controlled, missing the skill moves. I'd say a solid 9, maybe a little bit more in decimals, and that's about it. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to be doing him, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.